All right, family. Black power, black power. We in the house. Make sure all my settings is together. Make sure all my settings is together. That's right. Yeah. Black power. There we go. I got to hear it. Yeah. Turn it up. Black power. Black power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. It's going down this Sunday. It's going down this Sunday. What up, Ray? You in the house? I see you. That's right. It's going down this Sunday. Did ancient African scientists graph the other races? Is the story of Yakub true? We got to get down to the truth of the matter. You understand what I'm saying? Too much savagery going on at this time. You see, and so we got to dig deep. I want y'all in the house. I want y'all to click that link in the chat. It's also in the video description. You see, it's going to most definitely be a profound lecture. You understand? You got to buckle in. You can't be weak. We got to go deep. That's right. Okay, family, ring the alarm, kingseti.com. That's right. 25% off at 20%. 20% off at this time. Everything in the store. 20% off kingseti.com. Classic and Jurassic General Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, and hoodies for the kings and queens, African and Kemetic jewelry. We got for the family East Africa, West Africa, North, South. We got the ancient Egyptian, Nubian, the Benin, the Naga Kushite. That's right. We got the Onks. We got the all-seeing eyes. We got the cosmic talismans. We got all that for you. Holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. We got that for you, family. kingseti.com. Pull the fire alarm. That's right. You better pull it. You better pull it because it's going down, family. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Over 900 video presentations for your family. Over 900 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. That's right, one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarasun Seti website, you need to get over there right now and check it out. And I guarantee you, you're going to thank me later. Like, damn, Seti, man, thank you for putting all this information, you understand, in a hub like this. That's right, General Seti, keep it popping on Patreon, BPC, making noise. We never come, exclusive live stream, just too hot, or it's so hot, I keep it exclusive. I keep it exclusive for my family on Patreon. That's right. And so, we just popped off some heavy mental, the holy waters of creation, the African serpent and mermaid goddess. I held this one up to tomorrow. General Seti's Dictionary of Alchemy and Occult Keywords relating to Black divinity. So we pulling back the veil. Ain't no need for you to be mystified about nothing. We pulling back the veil so we can identify just who we are and what these peoples is trying to hide from us. Too late, family. We done pulled back the veil. You feel me? So get on over there to Patreon. Matter of fact, let me drop that in there. Ray in there dropping it too. You feel me? He in there dropping it too. Yeah. Let me get that in there. Get that in there too. Bingo. Bingo. That's right, family. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just do not say nothing out of line. Because it'll be the last time we see your Black behind. And that's real. You see what I'm saying? It'll be the last time we see your Black behind. Anywhere on here. All right, family, we got this powerful lineup tonight, as we always do. We got to drop the facts as we know it, as we can prove it, as we know it and as we can prove it. The Greeks confess the ancient Egyptians were black. And we got to deal with this. See, we got to deal with this because you see, the thing is, they always acting like, you understand, we making up something on these. You know, we making something up. We ain't making nothing up. We ain't making up nothing. The facts is what it is. You see, they don't talk about just like, you know, all of a sudden, you know, you got all these Mexicans down there talking about we still in they Olmecan history. That they the old Mex, but they don't want to show all the Mexican scholars who said that they were African. They don't want to bring that up. They want to act as if we just, you know, it's something that, you know, black people just conjuring up out of nowhere. You see? So we got to crack heads and we got to put this information, you know, we got to put this information out to the public so it become accessible. So we get, anytime they try to, you know, slick talkers, we could drop these heavy academic nuclear bombs on them any given time. That's right. And so let's deal with these things. You see, let's deal with these things. See which one it is. Okay, I don't believe this. This is not the one. It might already be in there. Let's see. There you go. There you go. There we go. All right. Let's work out, family. So what you trying to say, Seti, man? You mean to tell me that the Greeks said, that the Egyptians were black? Yes, indeed. And so what we gonna do here, you understand, before we even get started, we want to show y'all, you see, Ethiopian vases from ancient Greece. So once we begin to identify the ancient Egyptians, I don't want nobody to, you know, because, you know, people tend to get philosophical. They want to tell you when the ancient I don't even want to say ancient because they ain't that ancient. You see what I'm saying? But according, you know, if you're dealing on the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal timeline, I guess they would be, you know, one of the more ancient tribes on their line. But compared to African people, they just yesterday. You see what I'm saying? Shit, it was so much that was over with before they came on the scene. There's no way you could say they're ancient because they're not ancient. You see? So we'll just stick to the Greeks, you see? Now, let's talk some things. Let's talk some things. Let's go into Homer. Now, you know, a lot of people don't even believe Homer, but this is their story. You feel me? This is their story. We can't just give up on it. You see? This is all they got. If they ain't got Homer, they ain't got nothing. You see, we know it's fraudulent. We know they ain't had no damn alphabet at the time of Homer. But yet it's still somebody knew something. You understand? Because they revealed it. And so let's see what Homer, who's supposedly the first author of the Greeks. They don't have nothing before him. So let's see what Homer say. You see, this is very important. Now, this is the Iliad. Okay, you got the Iliad and the Odyssey. You see, these are supposed to be the two earliest manuscripts of the European world. You see? And that's even because it ain't even no Europe. You see, it's not even no Europe. So that's a stretch when I say that. We going to Iliad 1, 423, 123, 124. Thetis, okay, is speaking to Achilles. Only yesterday, Zeus went off to the ocean river to feast with the Ethiopians loyal, lordly men, and all the gods went with him. you, that's heavy right there. You feel me? You just, that's where kick in the front door, waving the fofo. Yeah. Yeah, kick in the door, waving the fofo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how you come in. You kick the door right on in, waving the fofo. You see what I'm saying? Only yesterday, Zeus went off to the ocean river to feast with the Ethiopians, the king of the gods. And listen what they say of the Ethiopians: loyal, lordly men, and all the gods went with him. That's powerful. Now, what would Zeus and all the gods be doing in Ethiopia? Feasting with the Ethiopians, the golden race. See, this is where we get to talking about the 5 ages of the Greeks when you're dealing with Hesiod, and the earliest era is the golden age under the Titans, which is the Ethiopians. You see? And so right there, we got a powerful documentation. You see that this is in the earliest times. You see, this is in the earliest time. Let's deal with Iliad 23, 205 through 207. Iris is speaking to the winds. No time for sitting now. No, I must return to the ocean's running stream, the Ethiopians' land. They are making a splendid sacrifice to the gods. I must not miss my share of the sacred feast. You see? And so as we can see to the ancient Greeks, Ethiopia was the Holy Land. That's powerful. We're bringing nothing but documentation today. You see? We bringing nothing but documentation. So not only is Zeus and all the gods, all the gods went with him. They didn't say just a few. They said all the gods. And so we got Iris also running to this splendid sacrifice, this great festival to the gods. You see? And so we let's go into the Odyssey. Let's go into the Odyssey 1:21 through 25. But now Poseidon had gone to visit the Ethiopians worlds away. Ethiopians off at the farthest limits of mankind, a people split in two. Now, when they talk about the people split in two, this is where they talking about the Naga Kushites. They talking about the Naga Kushites over there in India. You see? Talking about the Naga Kushites over there in India. You see? And so one part where the sun god sets and one part where the sun god rises, which is in the east. There Poseidon went to receive an offering, bulls and rams, by the hundred. Far away at the feast, the sea lord sat and took his pleasure. So we're talking about Poseidon, one of the 3 most powerful gods of ancient Greece. You got Zeus and all the other, and now you got Poseidon. You understand what I'm saying? Which he's almost as equally powerful as Zeus. You see? Going to Ethiopia. Wonder why they, you know what I'm saying? Because Ethiopia was looked at as the Holy Land. Okay, let's deal with Menelaus. Okay, you see, is speaking to Telemachus. Okay, believe me, much I suffered. Many a mile I rove to haul. such treasure home in my ships. 8 years I wandering off as far as Cyprus, Phoenicia, even Egypt. I reached the Ethiopians, Sidons, Imbrians, Libya too. You see? And so you see that, you know, and usually when they speak like that, you know, they speak in, you know, in nationalistic coalitions. You see, all them Ethiopia, Egypt, Sidon, Phoenicia, all of those are in a racial coalition. You see, Odyssey 5, 281, 287. But now Poseidon, god of the earthquake, saw him just returning home from his Ethiopian friends. Returning home from his Ethiopian friends. From miles away, you say he spied Odysseus sailing down the sea, and it made his fury boil even more. Outrageous, look how the gods have changed their minds about Odysseus while I was off with my Ethiopians. Very profound there. And we must understand that Ethiopia means burnt faith. See, these are things that, you know, got to be brought up. You see, and so the thing is, what they're going to try to make you, they're going to make you think that these are somehow some damn Europeans with a suntan. God damn it, I don't care what, how, you know, I don't care how long you done been out in the sun, your ass ain't going to get black. You see, you ain't going to get black. If you get burnt, your ass going to be in the damn morgue. You ain't gonna be no goddamn you burnt. No. We're not gonna do it. We ain't. You can't fool us like that. You see, you gonna get red, you get dead, but you're not gonna get black. You see, don't believe it. I mean, you gonna suffer many consequences trying to get black. And you might get black, but when you get black, they're gonna be opening up that drawer at the morgue, and when they pull your ass out. You understand? That's the only way you're gonna get black. You see, you're gonna be on that cold slab, and they're gonna be pulling that drawer out at the damn the morgue. You see, you gonna get red, gonna get dead. That's about it. We're talking about Herodotus now. We're talking about the Greek father of history. Now, what would he say about the ancient Egyptians? We wonder this. You see, now listen, now this is you could get Herodotus. Now, it's more than just one book. I know Euripides is that, I believe, is the book that they deal profoundly with Egypt. Even though there's other, there's mentioning of Egypt and Ethiopia, even in the book after Euripides. But I got to get the name of that book. You see what I'm saying? But the whole of Euripides is Egypt. You see, now this is what Herodotus, the Greek father of history. This is what he say about Egypt concerning Egypt. Is it in there? Can you see it? Yes. Let me drop this down. You see, concerning Egypt itself, I shall extend my remarks to a great length. Listen to me now. Because there is no country that possesses so many wonders, see, nor any that has such a number of works which defy description. See, now that's profound. Y'all hear niggas out here trying to disrespect, and the only thing you doing is shooting shots in the dark, nigga, because nobody's gonna. If you went to Egypt, let me tell you something. Let me start firing shots. Now, I respect all my family. Now, if you went to Egypt, and once you physically get in Egypt, and you see for yourself, even Herodotus speaks, all these works that defy description, and then you get back home, and you let a nigga tell you, that ain't you over there. This you. and point to some mounds and shit, some dirt piled up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker done piled. That ain't you over there. This you. This mound, you know what I'm saying? This dirt mound over here. These teepees and shit. You understand what I'm saying? We got these, nigga, we got mounds in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? But you always take the highest development of a people. You see? And so that's why they cannot. No, because if you go, see the thing about Egypt, if you go, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you shit. You's a ruined nigga. You see, you's a ruined nigga. Cause they they can only get people that ain't been. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you go, you's a ruined nigga. That's why they don't even want you to go. They don't even want you to touch down over in Egypt. You can be on you can be anything in the world. Once you leave from there, you're gonna have a difference of opinion than when you came. And you ain't gonna need nobody to say nothing to you. It's gonna be a self-awakening. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be a self-awakening. And so they don't even want you to go. Only nigga that can be fooled is a nigga ain't never seen nothing. This ain't you, man. This you. Come on over here, nigga. Put 2-3 feathers in your head. Get your ass over here right now, nigga. This you. Don't you ever think about that over there. No. That ain't you. See? And see, that's the thing. That's why they always got to shoot shots. The big guy gonna always get shots. They gonna always take shots at you understand, when the bigger nigga, that's how that go. You understand what I'm saying? And I say it just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's who you take shots at. You don't take no shot. Why take shots at somebody that ain't, little nigga? You ain't gonna do that. That ain't even worth you ain't gonna get nothing out of that. You see what I'm saying? Don't be him. No, come in. I got something. Come on over here and be with me in misery. In my dumb. You know what I'm saying? Come on over here and be dumb with me. This is how they is. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they ain't got no complete knowledge into nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why Egypt is the most attacked of all civilizations on the planet. You understand? Well, for that one fact that regardless to what any nigga say, and if you let a nigga talk, a nigga that ain't been no further than the corner store, nigga ain't been no further than the goddamn gas station. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga, and you gonna let him tell you, you understand what I'm saying, that this is not your culture, this is not your history. If you dumb enough and you got all these great scholars, you understand what I'm saying? Don't believe it. Take your time and do your research. See, most of these niggas out here today, they the exhaust of the African Senate movement. That's all they the exhaust. When the masters was out here, you never heard one of these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? When the masters was out here, you never heard one of these niggas. Not the masters. They didn't ascended to the great hall of great ones, and now you want to come out and come on, nigga. Let's stop this, man. Y'all niggas is the exhaust of the African Senate movement. That's just the reality of it is. It ain't like we came and took, nigga. Nobody asked you don't see us asked to come to your shit. Huh? When? You understand what I'm saying? Can we come over there? We don't ask to come over there to be with you niggas. Wait, I don't care what institution it is. We don't ask to come over there to be with you niggas. But somehow everything we throw, here you come. Here you come. You understand what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You want to be on the ticket. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas want to, here you come. Yeah, I don't, and I'm just saying it to say that. You know what I'm saying? And so all the shots It don't shine, nigga. Shine. Shine. Every now and blue, I had to go and clean the house. Yeah. But just, you got to have, you got to come with the facts. And this is what we coming with today just to prove. You understand exactly what, people saying damn near 3,000, 4,000 years ago. And you know what? And you hear what this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal said. He said concerning Egypt. Now he said this over 3,000 years ago. Concerning Egypt itself, I shall extend my remarks to a great length, because there is no country, because I done been to all of them. You ain't gonna fool me. I've been to all of them. There is no country that possesses so many wonders, nor any that has such a number of works which defy description. And it's true. And you can come 2,000 years later, and you know what somebody gonna say? Concerning Egypt itself, I shall extend my remarks to a great length, because there is no country that possesses so many wonders, nor any that has such a number of works which defy description. Now, understanding that to be able to accumulate those many works automatically, you don't even have the sciences. Hundreds of sciences that you would have had to master. Hundreds of sciences and arts and skills that you would have had to master. 3,000 years, you have accumulated that many works which defy description. That not only is the climate different from that of the rest of the world, and the rivers unlike any other rivers, but the people also, in most of their manners and customs, exactly reverse the common practice of mankind. We stood out. We were the primordials. We were totally the opposite of any other people on the planet in our customs, in our practices. The women attend the markets and trade, which they do today. When you talk about who run the markets in Africa, it's the women. They run it. Go look it up. They run the markets. Yes, they do. Still today, while the men sit at home at the loom. So they was making clothes and so on and so forth. And here, while the rest of the world works the wolf up the heart, the Egyptians work it down. The women likewise carry burdens upon their shoulders, while the men carry them upon their head. They eat their food outdoors in the streets, but retire for private purposes to their house, given as a reason that what is unseemly but necessary ought to be done in secret. Okay, let me go to let's go to the next one. Now listen, but as regarding human affairs, this is what the account in which they all agreed. The Egyptians, he said, were the first men who reckoned by years and made the year to consist of 12 divisions of seasons. We're talking about the calendar now. They discovered this from the stars. So he said, and their reckoning is, to my mind, a juster one than that of the Greeks. Now, this is a Greek saying that the Egyptians is far better than what the Greek got. For the Greek add an intercalary month every other year, so that the seasons may agree. But the Egyptians reckon in 30 days to each of the 12 months, add 5 days in every year over and above the number, so that the complete circle of seasons is made to agree with the calendar. So you got the 12 months of 30, and then at the end of those 12 months of 30, you have a 5-day month. You have a 5-day month, which is a festival and the gods. Further, the Egyptians, they say, first used the appellation of 12 gods, which the Greeks afterwards borrowed from them. And it was they who first assigned to the several gods their altars and images and temples, and first carved figures on stone. They showed me most of this by plain proof. By plain proof. It ain't even up for dispute. The first human king of Egypt, he said, was men. And in his time, all Egypt, save the Theban province, was a marsh. All the country that we now see was then covered by water north of Lake Moraeus, which lake is 7 days journey up the river from the sea. Now that's very interesting, because what that's saying, if you understand Egypt, matter of fact, let me see if I can get I don't want to move too far from that. What I'll do, let me see if I can get Lake Moraeus, because I want to move. Let me see. That's very interesting, because that show you that most of what they talking about, I believe that's right there. Cool, there it is. Let me drop it right in there. That's gonna be all powerful. This breaks a lot of that shit up that they talking out there. Yeah. Let me get that on in there. Okay, here we go, family. Let me get that in there for you. Let me get it all. Okay. Now, if you see where it say Fayum, you see Lake Morris. You see right there. So he's saying that all of that, anything below that, was underwater. You see, wasn't no Memphis. Even where the pyramids and all of that was underwater, the Thebes or Thebes, you see, was the primary heartland of Egypt. Okay, let me get it in there now. Let me drop that in there. It's very powerful. See, that breaks backs when you bring that information up too. Breaks back. And that's why you see even in Egypt today, where if you go to when you start going up and you get to Luxor, which is Thebes. That Thebes is the Grecian, Luxor is the Arab. Okay, and if you go by the Medunetta, if you that's what you want to do, is Waset. You see it's named after Set. Okay, let me get it in here so you see it. That's very significant for all these Arabs and talking about they let me see. Let me get Luxor. I'll just put Luxor in there. Well, they got it in there. Okay. They got it right here. Let me drop that on in there. I got to have that one. I'm gonna just take a shot of it. Put it in there for y'all. They ain't gonna stop me from getting none. I'm gonna get it. Straight up. I'm gonna get it. I'll take a snapshot of it. All right. I be having to have the right map. I can't just get anything. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me drop it in for you, family. Let me drop it in there for you. Okay. So you see what Thebes is at. You see, and so we'll go and that's right. That's right. Let me make sure I get it back in there for you. Okay, so when we talk about it says down there, let's go again. It says, and at the bottom, it says the first human king of Egypt, he said, was men. And in his time, all Egypt, save the Thebaic province, was a marsh. You see, was a marsh. All the country that we now see was then covered by water. You see, and so Thebes is the Thebaic, and all that you see down there below Lake Morris was a marsh. And it was said that men came down there and he dammed the Nile. He diverted the flow of the Nile to where it went westward. You see, and when he did that, land, once you diverted the land that was once marsh, it began to drain. It began to drain, and from there, he built Memphis. And so that's why when you read Chancellor Williams, he breaks that down to you. That when they get to talking about the two lands, they talking about Ethiopia. You see, Ethiopia was before Egypt. The Thebaic region, what you call Upper Egypt, is really Ethiopia. That's like a slight so that you don't understand. There is no Egypt until they build Memphis, because Memphis is the first capital of Egypt. So there is no Egypt until there's Memphis. And there's no Memphis until they drain the lower continent. And upon the new land that once it drained and the water receded, and you understand, it was on that land that they built Memphis. And then that area technically was Egypt. You see? So tell old Zahid Hawass with his lying ass talking about where, you know what I'm saying? He's a liar. And we'll get on him later. You see, but you know what, family? I'm gonna bring this back. It'll be a part 2 to this, because it's getting late and we want to touch on the other subjects we got going on tonight. And I'll come right back to this because it's necessary to do that. But we got other topics we want to deal with. And I want to thank y'all for coming on out. I'm gonna click this button. I'm gonna come on right back, because we're going to still deal with some geography. We're going to be on geography all the night. But we'll come back for a part 2, because we've already dropped some heavy information. You know what I'm saying? From Homer, we didn't drop heavy mental from Herodotus. And matter of fact, before we get out of here, though, I can't get away without wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see. I might have to find that one. I had to find it. Well, you know what? I'll find it for tomorrow. I was gonna get the one where he talks about the Egyptians being black also. You see, and I'll find it for tomorrow, because it was quite universal amongst the Greeks that the Egyptians was black, and they know exactly what black mean, because they carved Ethiopians. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. They got to quit lying today, family. They got to quit lying today. We got to understand that when they say black, they know what black means because they carve Ethiopian vases. Okay, family, we'll be right back. Don't you go nowhere. This is the General Sarah Soon said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.